holding the bags while Sophia's at the toilet. We're going to a silent disco. That literally slays the day away. But I'm so excited. And I just hope there's no spoilers. No one's managed to find a copy and they read ahead and they spoil it. So I'm hoping, but it's so fun already, so.
We arrived. I don't think I have seen a single male. I think that's something. So we have a colouring activity now.
Wait, this is scary.
And then we had a quiz, and then now after this we just have browsing time, and then it's time to
Do the
raffle, yeah, and then get the book. This is a really cute idea though.
This is so cute.
Because I was like, wait, why doesn't it say anything? But now we just have our own little thing. That's like cute. I don't know if we're bringing them home.
Let's hope so. Wait, look at her go.
Down, yay! In the streets of Leeds.
Yippee!
Hello, baby girls. Sorry if the camera's moving, it's on the bed. I'm moving. The bed is very sensitive. Like, I'm just doing this and the camera's moving. You obviously saw me go to the midnight release party. That was super fun. I had a blast. It was super fun meeting Jess. We had the best time ever, genuinely. And we're so excited to see each other again. That was super fun. Now we obviously are going on to the more important, not more important, but other part of this video, which is me reading Onyx Storm. So I put this little Kindle back on my Kindle. It says, "A reader without her Kindle is a tragedy." Obviously a Fourth Wing reference. I have my Basquiat, or however the fuck you pronounce it, sweater on. I have started it. I'm on 11%. I did actually experience a tragedy because this fell out of the car, literally the day after the midnight release party. So I was gonna quickly read in the parking lot because my mom was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Aldi, you can read." And I was like, "Okay, I'll get it out of the back." It fell out of the back of the car, and I bought some other books at Waterstones as well, and they fell out of the car as well, but they stayed in the tote bag. But this one didn't. So it does have some damages here and here, and it has a bit of like dirt or whatever. I don't know what happened there. But the spine is mainly really good. Like, it's mainly still fine. So that's like what mattered the most to me. So I'm staying here for, basically I'm going to be in the UK for a total of 3.5 weeks, right? Look at my little nightstand. So these are all the books I've bought so far. I will do a bigger book haul, a separate book haul, more in-depth book haul, but I thought it was super cute because I just have all my books next to me, and that's like my dream. I've always wanted like this kind of nightstand, to have my books on my nightstand, because I just don't have that kind of nightstand at home. Onyx Storm. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna see how far I am. On page 51. It has 527 pages. That's so many pages. But on my Kindle, it has like 780 pages, which is like the size of fucking binding 13. But I'm on 85 on that. So that always makes me feel a little better. But the midnight release party was on the Monday, and then also don't mind the nails. Okay, please don't mind the nails. I've tried to glue them and it just wasn't working. Midnight release party was on Monday, and then on the Tuesday we spent a lot of time in the car. Then we saw friends. I saw it's like family friends that I haven't seen in a long time. So I was just talking most of the night, so actually I didn't read at all, I think, that day. And on Wednesday we were driving even more, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday we were really busy. Today is Sunday, but I did read a little bit on Friday and a little bit yesterday, I believe. And then I've read a little bit today because today I was up before anyone else. So I just decided I'm gonna take that that's gonna be an advantage, and I'm just gonna sit on the couch and read. I didn't get as much reading done as I wanted to because just for the past week I've always been either around my mum or around like family friends. So every moment I get to myself, honestly, I'm just watching TikTok. But it's now 5:44. Okay, let me backtrack. My mum's leaving tomorrow, and then I'll be here on my own and say bye to her and all that stuff. And I want to spend, obviously, a bit of time with them tonight as well. Every chance that I get, hopefully I'll be on this bitch. Hey guys, it's later. I got ready for bed. I'm shiny. And peep the Twilight shirt. Little intel on a video I might film, but no, I feel like I'd word with my skincare. Like, I obviously continued reading Onyx Storm. I got to page 110. Kind of proud of myself. Kind of slayed that, but I'm gonna read it a little bit before I go to bed. I think I might just do it on my Kindle because it's just like a lot less effort. Don't think I'll get that much further before I go to bed. Hopefully I can finish it tomorrow during the day. I also want to film some other just like sitting down videos. It's not gonna take me super long. One of them I can read in, so I think I'll be fine. It's a lot I have to do, and then I want to edit them, and it's just, my main goal is obviously to finish Onyx Storm tomorrow. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that because I don't necessarily really want to audiobook it either because I'm having a lot of fun. Not saying that the books that audiobook are not fun, it's just, no, I want to read it physically. I don't really know how I'm gonna do that, to be so brutally honest with you guys. Kind of low-key stressing, just like this much. So yeah, I'm gonna go read now. I'll update you tomorrow because I don't think I'll say anything before I go to bed. So far though, I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. In the beginning I was very confused because you get thrown right into where Iron Flame ended. Not right, but like it's still very action-packed, like right at the start, and it was entertaining, but for a second I was like, wait, who's this? Why does it matter? That was just my entire experience of like the first 25 pages, and then now it's a lot of fun. It's just like a lot more action-packed than Iron Flame because what I found lacking in Iron Flame was that there just wasn't enough going on, like, for my liking. Yeah, and in this one there's already so much going on, so I'm not really too worried about that. Oh yeah, they like started getting like raunchy. Oh my god, my sock has a hole. No! This is the second time I'm filming and I found a hole in my sock. What is going on? My socks are cursed. Like, nothing too crazy, but it was just like full blown crazy makeout sesh. Actually, more than that. I like them together so much. I like Zayden. It's time for me to put the camera away and to go to bed. I'll see you tomorrow, and this is probably where we're gonna do most of the talking. Probably all of the talking. So, welcome to my bed. Welcome to my lair. Bye. Hey guys. Sorry for the ugly lighting. Just don't. It is 12:13 a.m. and I have read a little bit today. I got to page 160. But obviously the plan was for me to finish it. Now, I'm not going to stay up and read all this. That's just not feasible. I hope you can hear the wind outside because it's actually almost storming outside, so very fitting with Onyx Storm. That's just not going to happen. I'm going to wake up tomorrow morning extra early to read. It's so good. There's constantly something. The wind is actually pissing me off really bad. There's constantly something going on, and it's just really hitting. I don't really know what to say because like obviously you're so far into a series, you don't want to spoil anything and all that stuff. I like that there's so much more action compared to Iron Flame. There's so much more going on. I love the tension between Xaden and Violet. Like, it's just, I don't know how you pronounce his name, but Riddick, I think that's how you pronounce it. Girl, I don't know. He makes me giggle. I am giggling left, right, and center. No, he's actually really funny. I like him a lot. I'm gonna keep reading. Hey guys, it is in fact the next day. I woke up and read, and then I've been reading kind of on and off all day since. It's 12:41. I still have to film a video, but I'm gonna do that once I get halfway. I'm like 15 pages like away from being halfway, but it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. I don't really have moments where I like don't want to read. I might just like pick up TikTok for a second, but I do that honestly with every single book I read. But I am thoroughly enjoying it. Bothered me for a second was that there was like, because what I didn't like in Iron Flame is that like I felt like there was nothing going on. They kept talking of doing things and nothing really happened until the end. But now it was like very calm for a second, but then again, like then when we finally got to a point, and I actually texted Jess, she was like, oh, what do you think? And I was like, oh, well, I'm enjoying it, but again, I'm like kind of at a point where I'm like, something needs to happen, because I'm not getting bored necessarily. It's just, it's all this talk of this and that, and then it's just like, I need some action right now because everything's going too well. I just need action, period. And then action happened, and then I was satisfied again, so it's all good. Also the tension between, the wind is actually going crazy, the tension between Violet and Xaden in this book, there's limited interactions between them, and like they're just not together a lot, so there's like a lot of tension, and then when they finally can be together, oh, I will say sometimes I do cringe, because sometimes I do, like, Violet acts a little bit childish, and then I'm like, then for you to be behaving and like saying shit like this and being childish at the same time sometimes does put me off a little bit. But like I can look past that, like it doesn't really matter, it's not that deep. Jess, she really enjoyed it, and she's thinking, I think she told me that she's thinking of bumping it up to a 5-star, so I'm really curious what I'm gonna think of it. She was like, oh, just wait until you're finished, like you're gonna go crazy. So I'm very curious of, like, obviously that's my goal for today, has been my goal, but I actually feel like I can hit that goal today, definitely. I just really want to do nothing else but read until dinner. I'm going to film that one video and that's it. So yeah, hopefully I can really finally get going, finish this bad boy. I feel like I haven't said enough, like, about the book itself and what I think, but honestly it's all just vibes. There's not a lot going through my head. But that's what I enjoyed the most about Fourth Wing. It was just like, I was just having pure, simple fun. Like, obviously there were a lot of emotions I connected to it as well, but majority of it was just fun. It was entertaining. But this one is like, I've been giggling, Riddick makes me giggle, there's funny scenes, but there's still emotion, and it's just, I'm really enjoying it. I will say, as I said before, in the beginning I was hella confused on who everyone is, but apparently a lot of people had that, so I don't feel so bad. I'm on page like 250 now, out of the 527. But my Kindle, it's like 780, and I'm like 360 pages into that, so, I mean, it's all the same. I'm almost halfway. That's kind of the moral of the story. Yes, I'm on page 321. This is how far I am. I still have about 200 pages left. Definitely think I'll finish it tonight. I just don't like that I'm reading so much slower than I usually do, because it just like deceives me. So much fun. I think Iron Flame was just too serious for me, and this one is just so much fun that I'm just like purely enjoying it. There are a lot of moments where I'm like, because like we know she does not fear killing characters off. The amount of times that somebody almost died that we like care about, like different characters that we enjoy and like, and that they've almost died, like the amount of times that has almost happened is actually too many, and that I'm terrified that someone is gonna die at the end of this one as well. I just don't really need any more people dying. Yeah, my mind is a blank right now. The wind is too distracting. I'm gonna film my other videos. See ya. So I've been reading. I don't want to spoil too much what it's about, but they're doing a bunch of different things to gain access to information. Trying to be super vague. And there's always a challenge to it, and it's reminding me so much of Scott Pilgrim versus the World, where he has to defeat her 7 evil exes in order to be with her. Like, it's nothing like that, but the whole thing of like, but before we can give you this vital information, you must defeat the Queen of Ireland. Like, what? Is it ever that deep? Is it ever that deep? No, it's not. It's really not. But I just had to get that off my chest because that was just really funny that it reminded me of that. I'm in the same spot as yesterday, and that's just the way it works, okay? I'm just relaxing and reading. That's literally all I'm doing. Onyx Storm. I feel like I didn't even talk that much yesterday. I was just literally just reading all day, and then I filmed a little bit. Then I had dinner and relaxed and went to bed. Read a little bit before bed, but then like literally 1 chapter, and then I read a few pages before I got up this morning, and I've been reading ever since I finished breakfast and stuff, and I'm really sucked into it. I have like 110 pages left, and I'm kind of scared because I feel like at the end of every fantasy book, like the last 100 pages, always like the most crazy stuff happens. The relationship between Violet and Xaden has been such a big thing in this book. It's like one of the main plot points, like not their relationship in terms of like development, yeah, and like what matters. I'm just really nervous. I hope nothing bad happens between them. I don't think so, because this is the inside of the hardcover. Like, they're sitting next to each other. Like, that must be them at the end, right? Like, I'm assuming that that's them at the end of the story, right? Nothing bad's gonna happen, right? I'm having a good time. I'm just a little bit annoyed since I wanted to finish this on Sunday. Today's Wednesday, but I'll be fine. It'll work out. It's all good. It's just frustrating because, like, what do you mean I'm still not done? I'm gonna lock in and sit here and just bang it out because I can't even, everything I want to do or anything I need to do, I'm like, no, let me first just finish Onyx Storm and then I'll like do whatever I need to do. Let me prioritize finishing Onyx Storm, which is kind of stupid, but like not really, since I don't, whatever. I'm also just really excited because I'm now like skipping every single spoiler, even though I'm quite far into the book, so like I feel like most things I would already know, but like I really don't want to get spoiled, and I'm just very excited to like talk to everyone about it and, you know, watch the TikToks, read the comments, talk to Jess about it, all that stuff. I'm just really curious how this book is going to end because I feel like there's so many unanswered questions. I feel like throughout this entire book not that many questions have been answered. Like, we have constantly gotten close to getting the answers that we want, but we just never fully got them. We never fully got to the point that we wanted to get. And I just really, really hope that this book does end with some answers, especially since the author has said that it's going to take a longer time between this book and the next book compared to the other ones that were already out. Like, obviously I'll have to wait for the next book, and I don't think that this book is going to end perfectly or whatever, and I definitely think that I am going to be like, oh no, now I have to wait, blah blah blah, shit, fuck. But also I'm just hoping that it isn't to an extent that no questions are answered, because that's what I hate when like it's a series and there's like one major storyline that like kind of takes place throughout all the books, even though you have like smaller storylines within like each book. But when you just like start one book and then in the entire book nothing really that important has happened to that specific storyline, like, and if none of these questions get answered that we've been looking for since the start of literally, honestly, Iron Flame, then no thank you. Like, some questions are still from like Iron Flame, at the end of Iron Flame, and like mid Iron Flame. Some of the questions are just from the start of this book and, you know, end of Iron Flame, all that stuff. But I just don't want to go into the next book not having any answered questions. I think I've just repeated my point like 5 times. Not everything's going well, but basically, obviously, there's a lot of politics going on, a lot of like war-y stuff, and they haven't been attacked in a little too long. And everything was just going good. Everyone was like, "You're doing so great. I love you. We're okay. We're good." So I just know within the next chapter or two, something's about to go very, very wrong, and I'm very, very scared for what's about to go so very, very wrong. Fair, right? It's a fair assumption. Literally 110 pages, and then it's done. This is how far we am. I only have this little bit left. So wish me luck. And I'll probably just update you with my reactions. Not really going to say much more until the end, I think. I'm just going to try to film my reactions and my expressions and stuff like that. I finished the stupid book, and I shed a tear, or maybe good 10. What? I actually want to sob. I don't know why. I want to sob. If you've watched me for a bit longer than honestly a couple of months, you would know I never cry in books. I never cry about books. I never cry endings. I just never cry. Even Binding 13, I was like, oh, this is super sad. I teared up a little bit, but tears never come out of my eyes. I was on the verge of sobbing if I didn't immediately, I think, text someone. I texted Jess immediately, what the fuck. If I didn't do that, I think I would have just sat here and sobbed. I might sob tonight. What? And it's just so mean because we have to wait so long for the next one to come out. And I was like, yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. This is not fine. This is so not fine. I'm so unwell. It hurts. My chest, my heart, it hurts. I think it'll probably be a really high rating, maybe even a 5-star. I mean, I never cry, so it kind of has to be, Because what the fuck? I'll probably post on my Goodreads. For a while, my Goodreads didn't work. Works now if you want to go follow that. If you were wanting to follow it and it didn't work, it should work now. I thought I'd give that update, but yeah, I will post my review on that. Well, probably just my rating, but still. I guess that's the ending of this video then. If you're still watching, comment this little emoji up here, and I will see you